Okay, already 8 participants have been joined, sir. So I request you to start the session without further delay, sir.
Okay. Let's wait 2 more minutes and then we'll start. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Sindhu Sutta, how is going on your study? Sindhu Sutta? Sindhu Sutta, am I audible? Shubham Sahu? Shubham Sahu? Gabriel? Gabriel is one of the MBBS doctor, I think. Am I correct, Gabriel?
No, sir. Physiotherapist, sir.
Oh, physiotherapist.
Doctor in physical therapy.
A doctor in physical therapy. Very nice.
Ultimately a doctor.
Ultimately, yes. Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Well,
Great.
sir,
Yes, sir.
please make me host so that I can share
Okay,
my
sir.
screen.
So actually, sir, how to make co-host, sir? Please just instruct me. Okay.
You can click on
What should I click, sir?
click on participants.
Okay, right click on
Then
participant.
there will be a list of there will be a list of participants, right?
Oh yeah.
On your right. Then go to more.
More.
Like click
Okay.
on my profile, my name, then go.
Yes. Then there will be the make host, rename, allow recording local file, allow multi-pin, put waiting room, remove or report. Where, sir? Ramakanta, sir?
Okay. Can you do this? Like click on share screen, and then do you have an option?
Oh, share screen.
Ramaka sir, I have an idea.
Okay, Mohit sir. Say, sir.
Share the link from your site, Ramakan sir. We will rejoin. By default, you will be the host.
No, I can make the host, no problem.
You make me host.
I can make host, no problem. But how to make co-host? There is no such option here.
All right. You just make me host. Then I'll let me see if there is any option.
Okay. Just. Okay, sir. Now you are host now.
When you click on share screen, there is an option actually.
In
there
share
is
screen, because
one participant
host
can
disable the participant
share at a
screen
time.
sharing. I cannot share the screen.
Yeah, if I click on multiple participant can share simultaneously, then you can share. Now you can share screen. You can try it.
Okay.
Now.
Yes. I just share the screen. Then what I should click on?
Can you share the screen?
Yes. After that,
just make it. No, just do it. Just do it. Just share your screen if you are able to do that. So you can do that. Like you can click that option to multiple participants can share the screen simultaneously.
Multiple
Okay, leave it.
participants.
Let me start. Now we are 9:08, and
Okay, sir.
participants have already joined. So let us start now.
I think that I'm host now. No, you are host now. Okay, sir. Continue, sir.
Okay, let me continue. So, Jai Bhim and good evening, everyone. My name is Ramakant. So today we are going to discuss about the major landforms of the Earth, which is a chapter of NCER Class 6 Geography book. As we in the last class we learned about uh, the major domains of the Earth, where we learn about the different spheres, lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. So here we'll be more talking about the lithosphere, the surface of the Earth, or the landforms of the Earth. Okay, so uh, starting my presentation. Okay, so there are two different processes uh, through which landforms are being, developing from starting of this when the Earth was started, and that is those are internal and external process. Internal process, we don't know that uh, within in interior of the Earth there is also movement happening. There is also some process is happening. So because of that, some landforms um, emerge, like when uh, volcano eruption happens, and when we see these hills and mountains, uh, often we think that how this mountains, these hills emerge. Then that is the reason that when this volcanic eruptions happens, this mountains, this hills were emerge. Okay, so these are all part of internal processes. And external processes are basically depends on erosional and depositional process. Erosion and deposition are a very uh, slow process. Even it is a there are very uh, fast process also, but it is very continuous process. This starting from very long period, and when there is deposition by the volcanic eruption, then because of the wind and you know denudational process, river flows, all erosions happens. And when erosions happens, the materials, the rock, soil, move away from that particular place and deposited to on a different place. And that is how a landform forms. Different landforms we find, among them mountains, plateaus, and plains are the major landforms which we see, and we'll be talking about that. So let me show you some pictures that will help you to understand more about mountains, plateaus, and plains. So these are different type of mountains. These are the pictures for different type of mountains. So I will be talking about this later. Let me just uh, tell you the facts and figures of these uh, landforms. Okay, so you can note it down here. Uh, when a hill a steep hill is more than 66 meter, we call that is a mountain, right? A hill cannot be a mountain if it is less than 600 meters. All right. Then there are glaciers in no in northern Himalayas. It is the frozen river ice, the permanently frozen river ice that we call the glaciers. Then the mountain range. Mountain ranges are the parallel ranges that are, along with different mountain peaks. So Himalayan mountain range is an example. Then the Alps mountain range and the Andes mountain range are the other examples of mountain ranges. Okay. Then there are three different major types of mountains, namely fold mountains, block mountains, and volcanic mountains. All right. So let us discuss these three types of mountains. So let's go to that picture again. So this is the picture for different type of mountain. So talking about this fold mountains, it is basically when we we can also make it. हम अगर एक पेपर लैंड पेपर लेके उसको दो साइड में अपने हाथ रख के उसको दो हाथ को हम एक तरफ ऐसे लाएंगे, अपने दो हाथों को एक तरफ लाएंगे तो वो पेपर जो है वो ऊपर उठ जाएगा. तो that is kind of folding. So these fold mountains also look like that. All right. So that is why we call it fold mountain. So the two major things that have to remember is the anticline and syncline. Anticline is the upper part called upperly, and the syncline is the lower part, which is downwards. Its curve is downwards. So this is the two most important part of fold mountain that you have to remember. Then the block mountains. Block mountains are basically, when a fault happen, a crack happen, then a portion of the landform goes down vertically, and the fold block mountain forms like this, when this is a plain land, but when it vertically goes down because of the crack, this kind of landform emerge. So this is the block mountain, right? Okay, so the major things you have to remember is that the upper part of the block mountain are called horst, and the lower one is called graben. All right, and it also called the rift valley. It is also look like a valley, right, in a V shape. So that is why it is called rift valley. Okay, this is the three most important thing that you have to remember. And then volcanic mountains. Let us talk about volcanic mountains. Volcanoes, we have already, we all know what is volcano. When a volcano eruption happens, then it is a disaster. Sometimes it affects human lives, and damage properties. So there are some important names of these volcanic features. You have to remember that. So let me show you this. This is from where the magma comes out. Is called magma chamber. So this is the most important one. You have to remember what is a magma chamber. magma chamber जो है वहां पे मैग्मा स्टोर रहता है और जो वेंट है ये मेजर वेंट है. वेंट मतलब वो पाइप, एक पाइप जैसा रहता है, उसके थ्रू वो मैग्मा तेजी से बाहर आता है और वो ब्लास्ट होता है. तो ब्लास्ट होने के बाद स्मोक होता है और छोटे छोटे गोले भी आते हैं, बम बोलते हैं उसको, वो वोल्केनिक बम्स बोलते हैं, वो निकल के आते हैं. और ये साइड साइड में जो है उसको भी साइड वेंट्स बोलते हैं. एंड उससे और ये जहाँ पे ये मैग्मा बाहर आते हैं, जो उसका माउथ है उसको वोल्केनिक क्रेटर बोलते हैं. ओके. और जो सब चीजें बाहर आते हैं, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ मटेरियल्स, मेटल्स, तो उसको पायरोक्लास्टिक मटेरियल बोलते हैं. पायरोक्लास्टिक मटेरियल. ऑलराइट. Then from when volcanic eruption happens, there some streams also emerge. So because of that always in a liquid form, so that makes stream also. So this is the major important features of volcanic mountains. So you have to remember that, right? All right. Okay. So again, let me discuss about some fact of these mountains. So first, the Fold Mountain, the Himalayan mountain, and the Alps mountains are the youngest fold mountains. This is a very important point. You should note it down. And with huge relief and huge conical peak. Conical peak means the upper part of a mountain, right? वो जो सबसे ऊपर रहता है, that is the peak. Alright, and huge relief मतलब हम अगर एक माउंटेन चेन देखेंगे, बहुत सारे माउंटेन रहता है, तो उसका अपर पार्ट जो रहता है वो छोटा बड़ा रहता है. अगर एक माउंटेन चेन है तो उसको रिलीफ बोलते हैं. तो वो रज्ड रहता है, और रज मतलब वो ऊपर नीचे ऐसा रहता है. देन Aravalli range is the oldest mountain system, oldest fold mountain system. It is the oldest one, and Himalaya is the youngest one. These two important points you have to be noted. Okay. And then Appalachians in Northern America and Ural mountains in Russia are the old mountain. These are also some of the old fold mountains. Okay. So Appalachian in North America and Ural in Russia. Okay. Then Block Mountain, the Rhine Valley, and the Vosges Mountain in Europe. These are the example of Block Mountain. I don't have a picture of this, but you can search on Google. You can find it. Find the Block Mountains example, the Vosges Mountains in Europe and Rhine Valley. Okay, then volcanic mountain. Volcanic, there are Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fujiyama in Japan. These are the two most important volcanic mountain that we see in the world. And there are also volcanic mountains in India. If anyone can, anyone can say about that? Anyone knows that what are the volcanic mountains in India? Can anyone have any information about that?
Andaman Nicobar में है.
Yes. Andaman Island में है वो. There are various islands in different part of India are there. We'll be discussing about that. I will be talking about that. Okay, then the mountains are as storehouse of water. Mountains में बहुत सारे पानी रहता है, तो उसको storehouse of water भी कहा जाता है mountains में. Then the river valleys and terraces are ideal for cultivation of crops. Mountains जहाँ पे रहता है वहाँ पे valleys रहते हैं, terrace रहते हैं. Terrace मतलब वो स्टेप जो रहता है वहाँ पे एग्रीकल्चर प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, मतलब कल्टीवेशन करते हैं कुछ जो लोग माउंटेन में रहते हैं वो लोग. वैली जो होता है वो दोनों पहाड़ों के बीच का एरिया वो वैली कहा जाता है, और उस एरिया में भी काफी अच्छा एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन होता है. देन माउंटेन हैव अ रिच वेराइटी ऑफ फ्लोरा एंड फाउना. और यहाँ पे बहुत सारे स्पीसीज रहते हैं फ्लोरा एंड फाउना माउंटेन एरियाज में. तो ये फ्लोरा एंड फाउना के लिए बहुत अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट है. ओके, सो लेट अस मूव टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. So all right, so this is all volcanoes in India. There are 7 volcanoes in India. You can note it down, and this could be coming in your exams. So these are all important point to be noted. So first, the Deccan Traps, which elevation is 4,000 feet, and then Dosi. The Deccan Traps is in Maharashtra. It is also a volcanic mountain. Then Dosi Hill, that is in Haryana, which elevation is 3,840 feet. Then Narkondam is in Andaman Island. And then Dinodhar Hills, Gujarat. Then Barren Island, that is in also Andaman Island. And then Tosam Hills, that is in Haryana. This is the pictures of these mountains, these hills. Then Baratang, which is also in Andaman Island. So this Baratang volcanoes hill also called mud volcano, and out of this volcano, only 2 are active. That is Barren Island, that is in Andaman Island, and the Baratang volcanoes, which is also in Andaman Island. So there are 2 volcanoes are there, which are actives. Okay. So let's move on. So after mountains, the plateaus are the most important features, geographical features of the earth. So let us talk about plateaus. So a plateau is an elevated flat land. Actually ये टेबल लैंड होता है जो ऊपर फ्लैट होता है, जैसे एक टेबल रहता है वैसा ही एक रहता है, ऊपर प्लेन रहता है, लेकिन ये स्लाइडली अप रहता है. जैसा माउंटेन एक बहुत बड़ा होता है लेकिन उसका जो अपर पार्ट होता है वो फ्लैट नहीं रहता, वो कोनिकल रहता है. लेकिन एक प्लेटू जो है वो फ्लैट रहता है. और इंडिया में भी ऐसे बहुत सारे प्लेटूज है. Deccan Plateau in India is the oldest plateau. Deccan Plateau, you can see it here. The Deccan Plateau. These are some of the plateau. This is the Deccan Plateau, and there are other plateaus. Chota Nagpur Plateau is also an important plateau in India. Then Bundelkhand Plateau is also there. Then Malwa Plateau. Then other Bhagelkhand Plateau is also there. Then this is the Shillong Plateau, and this is the Dandakaranya Plateau. It is near to Odisha. It is in Odisha. Then Telangana Plateau. This is the Telangana Plateau. This one, this part. And this is Karnataka Plateau. So this is all about the plateaus in India. So in the world, there are plateaus in different regions. So the Eastern African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda and Western Plateau of Australia are the most important plateaus in the world. Okay, so you can note it down. The East African Plateau, that is in Kenya, then Tanzania and Uganda and Western Plateau of Australia. This is another important plateaus. This Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau in the world. तिब्बत कहाँ पे है? हमारे इंडिया का पूरा नॉर्थ में है तिब्बत. तो ये पाखा मतलब लगभग पास में ही है तिब्बतन प्लेटू, जो इंडिया के नॉर्थ में है. वो सबसे हाईएस्ट प्लेटू है, उसका हाइट ज्यादा है. ओके, उसका हाइट एलिवेशन जो है वो 4000 to 6000 मीटर है. ऑलमोस्ट लाइक mountain, right? And then plateau are rich in mineral. प्लेटू के क्या क्या फायदे होते हैं? प्लेटू जहाँ पे रहता है वहाँ पे मिनरल्स डिपोजिशन ज्यादा रहता है. देन अफ्रीकन प्लेटूज में तो गोल्ड एंड डायमंड बहुत मिलते हैं. ये याद रखिएगा. ये कहीं पे क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है कि कौन कहाँ का प्लेटू में गोल्ड एंड डायमंड मिलता है, तो वो अफ्रीकन प्लेटू होगा. देन छोटा नागपुर प्लेटू में जो है वो आयरन, कोल एंड मैंगनीज का डिपोजिशन है. एंड देन हंड्रू फॉल्स वो सुवर्णरेखा रिवर में है. एक्चुअली हंड्रू फॉल ये एक प्लेटू से निकल के आया है. मतलब एक प्लेटू होगा, वो अगर ज्यादा उसका एलिवेशन होगा, अगर वहां से एक रिवर आ रहा है तो वो डेफिनेटली एक वाटरफॉल क्रिएट करेगा वहां पे. तो ऐसा ही हुआ है प्लेटू में, जहाँ पे हुंद्रू फॉल आया है, वो सुवर्णरेखा रिवर का हुंद्रू फॉल्स है. ओके, देन अनदर कर्नाटका में है, वो है जॉग फॉल्स. सो हुंद्रू फॉल्स is in Subarnarekha river and Jog Falls is in Karnataka. So these two important point, you can note it down. All right. So let us move to another features, that is plains. Plains are different than the plateau. Plateau is slightly, its elevation is a little more than plains. Plains are very plain land which is suitable for agriculture and human settlement. So it is nearly almost it is found in near to the rivers areas where deposition happens, and there are very fertile soil found. So these areas are called plains area. Okay, so India also has different plain areas, and in world there are also very different plains area are there. Earlier, when human settlement emerged, started, people started living near to the river. Maybe they found that it is easier to get water and the soils were fertile. So these are some of the reasons why human settlement occur near to the rivers. Okay, so there are different plains in India. So first is the Indus Valley plains. Indus Valley plains are near to the river Indus. You can see it here. This area is the Indus Valley plains, where are Punjab, Haryana state are there, and you know that the agricultural land are very fertile over there, and they get good production of agriculture crop. Okay, so again, the another important plain is the Indo-Gangetic plain. That is the Ganga River from the Ganga River basin have deposited some landforms, and those lands are fertile. The soil of those lands are fertile, and it is very suitable for agriculture. So it is very, this is also called as the Great Northern Plain of India, this area. Okay. So this is very important land features of India, the northern plain, which is two different part. There is the Indus Valley plains and the Indo-Gangetic plain. All right. So let us see about the different plains. Like in USA, there is the Great Plains of USA. That is the biggest plain that we can see here in the middle of the USA. This is the Great Plains, and the North China Plain. Here it is. The North China Plain is located on the eastern side of China. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's. So this figure is very important. You should note it down that a plain is not more than 200 meters above the mean sea level. So this is an important point. This is an important point to be noted. Plains are formed by rivers and their tributaries. I have already talked about it. And then Indo-Gangetic plain, I have talked about it also. Then plains are formed Ganga and Brahmaputra in India. This area, Ganga and Brahmaputra river, and they have formed this Indo-Gangetic plain. All right. Okay. So let's move to the next portion of this study, this session. Okay. Okay, landforms and the people. In different regions, there are different landforms, and peoples also live in there. So what are the types of lives they live in different landforms? Like as we all know that people, those who live in hills, people's life, those who live in hills are different than those who live in plain area, right? And those who live in mountain area, like in a Himalayan mountain range. So it is, their life is different than ours. And because of the climatic differences and geographical landform also, matters. So let us talk about that. There are different pictures in this slide. So there is a task for you all guys, that by seeing these pictures, you have to, talk about that picture. You have to relate to it. You have to differentiate among these pictures. What are the differences that you see in these pictures? All right. So first thing is, can you point out some differences in the ways people live on different kind of landforms? Who can talk about it? If anyone voluntarily can talk about it. Can you point out some differences in these different pictures? How the people live in there? Because it is a different kind of landforms. Can anyone? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah. So let us discuss this. The first
Can I say
picture.
one?
Yeah, please.
The first one is desert.
Yes.
Second one is the bay of any sea.
It may be the pond or it may be the water bodies.
Water body, bay, I think.
It is a bay. It is a bay, yeah.
And third one, the stream of river. Or lake. Fourth one is, let me zoom in.
Vivek sir.
Forest ecosystem.
So sorry for the intervention, sir, but question is not that which you are answering. Question is that
what is the question?
In which ways people live on different kinds of landforms. It is not supposed to identify the pictures.
Sir, Mohit sir, let us just first identify
the landform. Then we can
we'll discuss about
that how
their
they
lifestyle.
are living.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if we can identify this picture number 10 is snowfall, I think snow cover on this road, over the road. So we can say that cold, maybe cold extreme environment at that place. People will obviously wear shawl and sweater and winter clothes, etc. Like their eating habit also different from other people. And then picture number 6 is about tea garden. Okay, there might be from Nilgiri Hills or about Assam or Northeast area. Okay, so we can relate their lifestyle, their dress, their clothes, their culture. Picture number 8, they are doing leisure activities in a boat. And picture number 9, the hill area where the sheep and goats are, I think goats are grazing. There must be availability of all.
Okay, so
7 number terrains of agriculture land, I think.
Yes, terrace agriculture. Okay, so can you hear from more people? Yes, Kumkum, please.
Yes, the first pictures is about a desert.
Can you explain the picture 1, picture 2, and picture 7? What do you see? What are the landform, and what kind of lifestyle they live in there?
I'm a bit confused about this desert one because I don't know whether it comes in plains or mountain or plateau.
Okay.
Then the second one is, of course, the coastal plateau. And then the seventh one is as it's a kind of like safe agriculture, as you said. I don't know exactly. I cannot differentiate. I haven't seen something before like this. So
Fine. And that is, yeah. Basically, this desert are independent geographical features. They doesn't come under plateau or plain. We can consider it in plain, but yeah, but it is kind of different. There we learn about the Indo-Gangetic and the Indus Valley plains, so it is different from them. And the picture two is the coastal areas, which is definitely not looks like a plateau. It is like coastal plain, so you can see call it
coastal
coastal.
plateau, I have read something about it, like the Coromandel plateau, like that.
Yeah, that is right. Coromandel coast. Okay. And the seventh picture is
Coromandel is not a plateau, ma'am. Coromandel is a it also a part of coastal plain, which is situated on the side of I think Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu coastal plain.
western side of India. All right. Okay. So
I don't know exactly, but I have read in a book, so I told. It was not a wrong information, but I just read it. I don't know it whether be, but just I said because I read it, I remember and just said it. That's it.
let us talk about this
Okay,
picture.
no
What
issue.
you see, is it look like a plateau? I don't see it is looking like a plateau because no, this is a plain land. Because we saw that plateau is a little bit higher than a plain, right? So let us not confuse about that concept. Okay. Okay. Then who can answer this? Uh, uh, what activities do you see in the photograph number 3, 6, 8, and 9? 3, 6, 8, sorry, 8
Voting,
and
vote.
9.
I mean, rowing, like a quarter number 3.
Yes.
And in quarter number 6, they are tea farm. I mean, they collecting the tea leaves. And quarter number 8, they are enjoying leisure activity, traveling. I mean, boating. And quarter number 9, grazing of animals, cropland. Sorry, feed.
It is a hill station, I guess. The picture 9 is a hill station, right? Okay. So next question is,
Ramakant sir, you are not
what
audible,
type of
sir.
houses do you see in the photograph 4? Yes.
Yes. In the photograph 4, so
Hot.
Photograph 4 and photograph 5. What kind of houses?
Buildings.
Yes,
And
houses
there
do
is
you see?
a part of the
Okay. Okay, let me talk about this now. Let us discuss this. So we have learned about different landforms, and there are rivers, plains, and natural vegetations are there in hills and mountain plateaus areas. So all are there uh, which help us, which helps lives to grow and live. But but sadly, the the development or whatever it is, due to the exploitation of uh, natural uh, natural features like forest and the natural the minerals from from the land extracting. Because of that, we are losing our lands, fertile lands. Because of that, we are losing our beautiful environment. And there are lots of things are happening because of in the name of development. So these are very challenging issues in the entire world. So uh, uh, when we talk about pollution, the water pollution, uh, the the plastic uses are also increasing day by day. And because of that, um, the species those who are living in water are also in big danger, big risk. And then because of deforestation, um, we are facing landslide and less rainfall. Because of less rainfall, there are drought situation also happening. And uh, uh, many lives are in dangers because of this disaster, natural calamities. So in order to protect people from that, we need to make them aware about the natural calamities. And we have to prepare for that, so that when it comes, we can cope with that and recover from that loss and damage that we faced from that disasters. So the sustainable development paradigm is a way through which we can um, protect our environment. We should not you know um, use or to exploit the environment, the natural uh, resources that we have. It should be kept for it should be kept for the upcoming generation, so that they can also get benefit out of it. Okay, so moving to the next uh, part. uh, Next part is question answer. So with this session has finished, just completed, and we'll have some question answer round. So let us uh, just discuss about the question answer. I hope all will participate in this. And I expect from the new people to speak. And if you have any doubt or any questions, you can ask here, and then we'll go for the question answer round. All right. Okay. Please ask your question or doubt. Okay. Kumkum, please ask.
So my question was regarding the coastal. The coastal is always a plain or plateau.
Well,
Always, man.
it depends actually. Like uh, in Andes mountain, it is also in coastal area,
Europe.
right?
Yes. So
It is different
accordingly, I
from
just said it. And another is yes, I had a doubt on the desert too. And what about the black forest
Black
that
Forest.
comes in which landform?
Black Forest.
Yeah, like in Germany and France, I think.
I have no idea about that. Black Forest. So if anyone can clarify this. Yeah. Yeah, it is in Germany. I just Google it. So it is in Germany. Black Forest is in Germany.
That comes in which landform? It's plain or it's plateau, mountain?
Okay. It's in valley area. You know, Rhine Valley. I just talk
Yes,
about
yes,
that.
yes. So of course it comes in a mountain.
It mount not it is valley area. It is different from mountain actually. It is
Mountain
the
means which is more than 600 meters high.
Mountain.
माउंटेन के दो माउंटेन के बीच में जो एरिया रहता है वो वैली होता है.
Like a
Right.
river valley.
Yeah. तो वो है. Okay. So yeah. And what was your earlier question about the coastal area, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically it depends on different landforms. Like in the geographical land features in India is different than the European coastal areas. And also it is different in South America, right? So when it comes to a plain land, in coastal area, it is a coastal plain. And there are also plateau area in coastal area, like in maybe it is in the South America. You can find out that. So it is not necessarily always be a plain area or a plateau area. Is that clear?
Yes, clear, sir. Actually, I was confused when you said when I answered that a coastal area could be plateau, because I have read somewhere that Coromandel is a very high land kind of. So in India, that could be a coastal plateau. I don't know, but I have read somewhere that it's a high. So
So anyone, any question?
Ramakant sir, is there any problem? You are not audible, sir.
No, I am here. Actually, I just stopped my screen sharing. I'll share it again when we'll come to the question and answer round. All right. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
All right. So is there any question? Or shall we move to the question and answer round?
Just talking about, sir, Coromandel's area, what type of land is Coromandel, is Kumkum is asking.
Yeah.
Plain, sir. It is plain.
Yes.
Coromandel. We will if we will reach to the 9th class, sir. In 9th class, geography book has a chapter that is physical features of India, in which 5 major types of India has been divided there in 5 major parts, and there the coastal plains has included. Okay, so definitely, Kumkum ma'am, you will get clarified when Ramakant sir will take the chapter physical features of India during the classes of 9th standard. Okay, ma'am.
okay, but if I find it right, then can I share you?
Sure, ma'am.
Fine then.
But I have read about the Coromandel, that it is a coastal plains, not a plateau. We have 4
Okay,
questions.
but I have also different shows. See,
Ma'am.
we have different sources to read.
Sure.
I don't know which sources you have gone through.
Okay. If you have found that Coromandel is a plateau, then
Not to worry
please
about
share
it.
it
I'll
too.
share it in the group.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let us move to the next.
Yeah.
Now there is question answer round. I am sharing my screen again, and we'll be discussing about the questions. All right. Okay. So the first question is, what are the major landforms? Who can say this? This is a very basic question. Who can answer this? What are the major landforms? Yeah, Kumkum.
Plateau, plains,
Plateau, plains, and
mountains,
mountains. And hills?
hills. You can see the coastal area, desert.
Major landforms are plateau, plains, and mountains. All right.
Mountain.
What is the difference between a mountains and a plateau?
Mountain is steep and more than 6,000. 600 meter high, and it is just steep in each top, but plateau is just flattened on the top. Is it Mananda sir?
Yes. What are the different types of mountain?
There may be 3 types of mountain: fold mountain, mountain, stream mountain, and volcanic mountain. Another is middle one is what?
Block
mountain. Yes, 3 types of mountain.
Block mountain and volcanic mountain.
Volcanic mountain, 3 types of mountains. Yeah.
So, Himalayan mountain is what type of mountain?
Fold mountain, new fold mountain.
It's the one of the youngest fold
mountain.
What is the oldest fold mountain?
Aravalli.
What are the different types of mountains? How are mountains useful to man? How are mountains?
Your sound is not coming, sir. You're just very low sound is coming out of.
How are mountains useful to men?
It is full of flora and fauna and deposit of the water and woods and several other resources also we get from it. Like it's related to woods, like that.
How are plains formed? Who can answer this? How are plains
by rivers and its subsidiaries, I think. Tributaries, rivers and tributaries, I think.
Mountains are very much useful in other ways also. Okay. The storehouse of the water, you already mentioned, mountains are one of the most important features. Okay, a lot of the river coming from the mountains.
And repository of the minerals.
Glaciers in the mountains. Glaciers is also important. And the people can also move, tourist place. Okay.
A lot of hill station can be located in that mountain range area.
Right.
So another useful thing is that our Himalayan mountain is one of the protector of India, that other external cannot cross to the Himalayan mountain.
No.
But it is not correct answer. Yes. Okay.
There are passes, sir.
Yes.
Passes. Then anyone cannot nowadays technology. Then important. The irrigation, hydroelectricity. Okay, for the irrigation and hydroelectricity. Let's move forward.
Okay. Why are the river plains thickly populated?
Right, very nice.
Because it is a river plains thickly
Fertile.
populated due to the fertile lands, easily water can be found, and very suitable climatic condition also. Main purpose is that fertile land and water facility, irrigation purpose.
Construction of
Why are
transport.
Construction,
Network.
transport, and communication facilities also.
Transport, like nowadays, you know, the river linking project, the waterways. Okay.
And major industries are also found on the river
Industries
plains.
found, religious place also.
Yeah, religious place can be found in that area too. Like Varanasi is just Varanasi, yeah, situated in the plain area.
Not always correct, but you can say the transport system. Okay, transport system, the fertile lands, and availability of water always. But most of the cities already, Mohis are already told in the history class. Most of the cities were built up in the bank of rivers. Okay, Delhi, Yamuna Bank, a lot of major cities.
And we will talk about the current scenario, that why the river plains are thickly populated, then it is only because of industries, sir, who are attracting the people by giving employment.
Industries are, I mean, constructed or found only where the water resource is available nearby to the industry. Okay, the water is important. Fertile lands also important. Okay, let's see the different cities.
Why are mountains thinly populated?
Your voice is not clear, Mr. Ramakant, sir.
Why are mountains thinly populated?
Right.
Thinly populated. And okay, Pavitra Saha, Sindhu Suta,
Am I
Shubham
audible?
Sahu, please, you are also requested. There is Ajit, Manoj, please, you are also just participate in question and answer discussion. Please do not silent.
Let us
Try your best, no problem. If you make error, then also that we can participate. Ajit?
encourage you to speak off.
Manoj sir? Artha? Yes, Pavitra, Sindhu Shuta, Shubham Sao. Okay, please do participate. No problem. Don't worry about that. Whether you can commit mistake or not, and don't worry about that. Discuss करते हैं ना, कोई problem नहीं.
Why are mountains thinly populated? The answer for this question is because in mountains it is not a very land, and it is not suitable for agriculture nor for a settlement. So it is very difficult to live in there. So that is why population are very less over there.
Yes.
Climate is also not good for the harsh climate.
Harsh climate.
Right.
Okay, then question.
Mountains different from the hills in terms of what? The mountains differ from the hills in terms of its elevation, right? Glaciers are found in
the mountain.
where?
Mountain.
The Deccan Plateau is located in
India.
The river Yangtze flows in, it is in China, I guess.
China.
पता नहीं.
An important mountain range of Europe is
Andes.
Andes. Is it Andes, sir?
Alps.
Actually. Andes is South America.
Alps. Yeah.
Rocky in America, North America. and this South America, and also in Europe.
Okay.
And also
The
one
decks,
of the pole mountain.
next question is,
Yeah.
the deck
In that
is
set,
an unbroken flat. Am I audible?
yes, sir.
Yes,
Dex
yes, yes.
is an unbroken flat or low level land.
Plan.
Unbroken flat means it is plain.
Is it plain?
Low level land.
Yes. Is it plain?
Unbroken flat. It can be a flat too, no?
Hmm?
It can be, no. It must be
Plan,
low
plan,
level.
plan, plan, plan.
It is a plan, clearly. Okay. The Himalayas and the Alps are example of
Fold
Pole
mountain.
mountain.
Dex areas are rich in mineral deposits.
Mountain.
It's
Plateau,
no,
plateau.
Plateau.
Nagpur plateau, most of the minerals are found in
Yes.
Nagpur.
The Dex is a line of mountains.
Himalaya
The Dex is a line of mountains.
Range.
mountain range.
Yes. The range is.
The range.
The Dex areas are most productive for farming.
Plain.
Is it plain area or
Plain.
yes, plain area.
Previous year questions. Okay. When
Yeah.
you travel in Himalayas, you will see the following. So this is a 2012 UPSC question. When you travel in Himalayas, you will see the following: deep gorges, U-turn river courses, parallel mountain ranges, steep gradients causing sliding. Which of the above can be said to be the evidence for Himalayas being young fold mountains? Options are 1 or 2, 1, 2, and 4, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the correct answer? Who can answer this? Look at the question carefully.
3 and 4,
2
perhaps.
and 3, no.
Parallel mountain ranges and steep gradients causing landsliding.
No, 4 is not.
Let us wait for more answer.
It is
So,
3 and 4, sir.
when you travel in Himalayas, you will see the following: deep gorges, U-turn river courses, parallel mountain ranges, steep gradient causing landsliding.
1, 2, 3, 4, D.
1, 2, 3, 4, D. Any more answer?
Mine C, sir.
You don't.
Parallel mountain ranges, steep gradient causing landsliding.
Polar plateaus in Himalayas.
Any more answer?
आंसर लॉक किया जाए सर
1, 2,
Which
3,
one,
4.
Sunil sir? Which one is your? Which one is yours?
Actually, sir, I was thinking that deep gorge means actually I do not understand that what is gorge.
Deep gorge is really it is found in a river or maybe sea or in ocean, sir. Deep gorges. I think so.
One
Yes.
is steep, I mean sudden steep that are flowing of water. Okay. That will create deep
A part of
gorge.
mountain actually, yeah.
So then
And all
everything will
features
be, yes,
are present in Himalaya.
all
You
present.
don't
Yes,
want-
it is. I think that A 1, 2, 3, 4 D.
Lock किया जाए?
Yes, sir. लॉक किया जाए.
Okay, that is the correct answer.
D.
Congratulations, Vivek sir.
Vivek sir, congratulations.
Very right.
Okay, so move forward to
KBC
the
के
next
पास जैसे
question.
हो गया. Okay.
Next question is: on the planet Earth, most of the fresh water exists as ice caps and glaciers. Out of the remaining fresh water,
We have discussed in
the
last
largest,
chapter, I think. This
yes,
question.
the largest portion, 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, it was discussed in the last
Yeah.
session. So Let us see who can answer. Those who know this answer, please keep quiet.
Then who will answer the question, sir?
Okay, there are also other participants, no problem.
Sir.
Who can answer this? On the planet Earth, most of the fresh water exists as ice caves and glaciers. Out of the remaining fresh waters, the largest portion, ये कहाँ पे
Proportion.
बाकी जो फ्रेश वाटर का लार्जेस्ट पोर्शन कहाँ पे रहता है? Is it found in atmosphere as moisture and clouds, or is it found in fresh water as lakes and rivers, or it exists as groundwater, or it exists as soil moisture? Who can answer to this?
Is it
Okay,
B?
Chanalia ji, Shubham.
Kumkum, what is your answer?
B, it is found in freshwater lakes and rivers.
लेक में तो फ्रेश वाटर नहीं मिलता.
No.
My answer is C.
See.
Exist as
C.
underground water.
Yes, exists in
Ground water.
underground water,
Sahu.
right?
Sir,
sir.
I have a
Shubham
question.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Sir,
Shubham,
Yes, Kumkum,
Yes,
please
sir.
ask.
your answer is C, right?
Yes,
C.
exist as underground water.
Sir, what I was asking is, some of the lakes, they are having fresh water. All the lake waters are not saline, right?
Yeah, absolutely
Yes.
right. Like in our Ansupa Harada in Odisha, it is a fresh water, I think. There is no salt water. Only
Yeah.
Chilika Lake is salty water.
So somebody said, like, someone said, in lakes, how you will get the fresh water? Somebody said, so I just said it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I told it. Yeah.
Answer for this question is Shubham sir is right. That is the
C.
groundwater where the major portion of fresh water resides. This
तो
question was
यहाँ पे
discussed.
शुभम सर को मिलते हैं इस ग्रुप के तरफ से 2 करोड़. फिर चलते हैं नेक्स्ट. फिर अब रमाकांत सर देंगे 3 करोड़ का क्वेश्चन. ये आपके स्क्रीन पर.
नहीं सर, क्वेश्चन खत्म हो
अरे
गया.
अरे अरे क्या कर दिए सर. एक क्वेश्चन तो छोड़ दिए होते 3 करोड़ का, हम लेके जाते.
Okay. So this is for today.
There is more question. You skip, I think, a lot of question you have skip.
Yes.
One
And what
question
are
from
those, sir?
then Barrel Island. One of the question was asked in 2018 or 17. I do not remember the exact year.
Collect that actually.
Barren Island.
And what was the question, sir?
Actually, I do not remember what is the question, but the question was about Barren Island, one of the active volcanoes located in India.
Active volcano, that is Himalaya, sorry.
Narkonda and Barren Island. We have discussed in this class.
Situated in Andaman and Nicobar, sir.
Right. Actually, the question I am not remembering the question for exactly asked in 2017 or 18, 19. Actually, I am not sure.
Which one of the following question? Question was like this, sir. That which one of the following is an active volcano?
No, I do not remember.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Just it is situated in Andaman and Nicobar. There is one island, one active volcanic.
Not one. We have discussed about 2 volcanoes, very active, and the question was asked about Barren Island. But what is the question? I do not remember exactly.
Yes, to just discuss.
Barren Island and Bharat Island are the active volcanoes.
Atlas Mountain present in Atlas Mountain. Your voice is not audible. Please loud. Here, hello.
Yes, what was your question?
I actually do not remember what was the question exactly, but I can surely say that the question was about Barren Island, about something active island or like that something. If anyone have the question bank, please. Sunil sir, you have the question bank, I think.
Actually, question actually from I
One question was also asked about Atlas Mountain, where it was situated, Atlas Mountain. It I have just write in my note, write down in my note that Barren Island was asked in previous year. Atlas Mountain was also asked in previous year. That's actually I do not remember the exact question what was.
We'll search and discuss that.
Sir, I got the
next.
question, sir.
Right.
It had, sir, about the Barren Island, sir. It had asked in 2018 civil service examination, sir. Consider the following statements. The first one is the Barren Island volcano is an active volcano located in the Indian territory. The second one is Barren Island lies about 140 kilometers east of Great Nicobar. The third one is the last time the Barren Island volcano erupted was in 1991 and it has remained inactive since then. Which of the statements given above is or are correct?
The first statement is the correct, already we have discussed. And third one also wrong, because now we have discussed that this is one of the active volcanoes right now. So, what is the option?
Second point was also wrong, actually.
I'm not
it
sure.
is, and yeah,
it
volcano is on the north of.
North of, right, here you have mentioned north. Hello.
Let us wind up now. Let us just finish up with this.
Actually, I have a doubt about the previous class. About the map. Hello.
Please ask, sir. Please ask.
Right. There is a chloropleth map. Chloropleth.
Actually.
Can you say me? I do not know exactly.
Chloropleth map is a kind of map which used to show the different regions and different categories by setting it in different color or different symbols. So choropleth map is simply to show the different regions or different factors of particular regions. Like when we have to show the vegetation cover of a particular area, or to show the mineral deposit of a country. What are the types of minerals deposits seen in different areas? There we can use the choropleth map. So I can show you that choropleth map.
Another map was there was there is a choroschematic map. Choroschematic. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hear you.
Choroschematic map. Your voice is not audible, please.
Am I audible?
Right.
Okay. So this is also a kind of quite similar to choropleth map. Choroschematic map is also, so the different um, features of a particular region by different symbols like dots, circle, triangles, uh, right? Again, if we take the example of mineral deposits or the soil cover in particular regions, then uh, we can show it in a symbolic way. In maybe it is in dot or in triangular form or in a shared form. So that is how choroschematic map uh, we we can draw. We can
Okay.
make up.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Actually, this map making subject is a different subject that we call it cartography, and
Cartography.
sorry, cartography. So cartography is art of map making. So it is a different. It would be a different session for
Actually,
that.
actually, I have read about these terms in recent one. I mean, 1 to 2 before 2 months of editorial section. That was the map dispute between India, Nepal, and India and China. That's why actually I was a little bit confused about the choroschematic and this type of map. Yeah.
There are other, yeah, there are other more different maps are there, different map projections are there. There are different methods to draw a map. So we can take a session on that, a different session will be discussed. That. Okay. Okay then.
Thank you.
Let us wind up now.
Yes, yes.
Sunil sir, over to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody. So nice introduction. Thank you so much, Ramakanta sir and Vivekanand sir, everybody, and Moy sir. Today's session was very interactive and very nice. Okay, sir. Good night and joy to everybody.
Good night, sir.
Jai Hind, Jai Hind.